Hi guys, welcome to Marvel Fan Theories, and today we'll be talking about the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The new trailer just dropped out a couple days ago, and today I'm going to be talking about it and the theories that could happen, especially with the trailer giving us new pictures, images, and some recordings. I'll be talking about that. This will be stuff like the Thunderbolts, Baron Zemo, potentially new mutants coming into the MCU, and Flag Smashers, which will be the first thing we're talking about. So, these people right here coming up. So this could be the Flag Smashers with the masks. They're basically kind of like this Captain America villain that, not the biggest villain to ever appear in Marvel Comics, but they could basically be like this new democracy, not really knowing what could happen, which also kind of links into Frank Simpson, who really was like this cyborg that kind of like didn't know what was going on in America at the moment in the time after the Secret Empire comics. If he comes up as being one of these people, they kind of have like this kind of flag on it, so these two can kind of like come together in a sense of basically Frank Simpson in a different version of the MCU, because we all know MCU kind of tinkers with stuff. They don't do everything exactly the same as Marvel Comics, which I kind of like. But this will be very interesting, depends on what they're going to be doing in the next broader MCU project. Next, I'd like to talk about Baron Zemo. Now, we all know he's going to be one of the main villains in the MCU, and he could be a big deal. Obviously, him with his new mask. It's going to be very interesting how they're going to play out, most likely involving the Thunderbolts. Obviously, the Thunderbolts are an MCU comics where Baron Zemo takes these villains and kind of turns them into these heroes what the government thinks they are. And basically Baron Zemo kind of plays this Captain America role, but not really, and the government think that they're good guys. So this really could be one of the biggest things that could be happening in the MCU, especially with US Agent coming in, maybe filling in that kind of Captain America role of the Thunderbolts, because obviously the Sokovia Accords are still in it. So that would be very interesting what's going to happen there, especially with maybe Winter Soldier maybe joining the Thunderbolts and leaving Falcon on the road, because I'm not so certain on what he's going to be doing. I mean, can't really see, in my perspective, Bucky being Captain America. US Agent will be very interesting too. He's obviously looking like the government's Captain America, what they want him to be, because obviously Falcon and Bucky kind of having that criminal past, especially what happened in Germany with the Sokovia Accords. So the government obviously would not trust him as much, especially with Ross coming in as one of the cast. So US Agent in the comics is basically this kind of government-funded Captain America. He's definitely not like Captain America in a sense that he doesn't have the right values and stuff, which is very different. Next, I'd like to talk about the new mutants that could be coming into the MCU. One of them could be Wolverine. Now, we all know from the trailer there's this kind of big city, which looks like it's Asian just from not being racist or anything, but from all the cities and stuff, especially with all the signs being in Japanese, kind of Chinese, I don't really know. But Wolverine also being known with Psylocke being trained there, especially with his material kind of coming from that sort of origin. Of course, this will be very big for the MCU, seeing that mutants will finally be in it. Obviously, Kevin Feige wanted to do this for a very long time, and Wolverine being one of my favourite mutants would definitely be very cool coming into this. Maybe him even bumping into Falcon and Winter Soldier, maybe helping them out, or maybe just a little cameo. So as we'll see coming up here, this looks like it's the city. As you can see, it does look a bit different. Obviously, MCU cities, not just Wakanda, but definitely different other places would have to come in eventually. Like Atlantis maybe coming into Black Panther 2. I might do a video on that later. But this definitely being one of the key places to be taking place. Obviously, in the trailer, you do see Falcon and Bucky kind of in a club, maybe trying to hunt down someone, potentially even Zemo. Basically, the first person to the left being especially that kind of jacket, it does look like to seem to be Zemo, as we see in a little bit of the trailer. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe down below. Thank you.